In the previous lecture, we studied that Gij, which is a metric tensor, which is a symmetric covariant tensor, and also in addition to that, Gij into dxj, it is a invariant. Now our next step is in this seventh lecture, determine the metric tensor in cylindrical as well as spherical coordinates. So now here we want to prove that how we can find the metric tensor. In three-dimensional Euclidean space, the metric is given by ds square dx square plus dy square plus dz square, which is in equation number 1. Now we know that in cylindrical coordinate, x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta, and z is equal to z. Now differentiate dx. Now here r and theta are variables. So first differentiate cos theta with respect to theta. This is minus r sin theta d theta plus cos theta into derivative of differential of r, so which is a dr. Similarly, we can find the value of dy, and similarly we can find the value of dz, right? Now substitute these values in this equations. Substitute dx, dy and dz in the equation number 1. What we get? We get this whole square plus dz square. Now from the first part of this equations, now what is this? When we are taking squaring of these two terms, then what will we get? We get cos square theta plus sin square theta into dr square. Again, when we get the square of second term, what we get? We get r square sin square theta plus cos square theta into d theta squares. And third term is in this equation is minus 2r sin theta cos theta dr d theta. And third term in this equation, which is plus 2r sin theta cos theta dr into d theta. So that minus and plus term cancel to each other. So we get from these two equations only this term, and third term is dz square. So what we get? We get dr square plus r square theta square plus dz square. If we take the first coordinate r, second coordinate theta, and third coordinate z, so this equation is converted in this form, right? So in this equations, only diagonal entries are non-zero and other entries are zero. From this equation, when we compare this equation with the Gij, dxi, dxj, so what we get? We get only diagonal entries, which is G11, which is G22, right? Which is G33. Since other tensor is not available, then it means the value of Gij is 0 when I is not equal to j. So what we get? We get G11 1, G22 r square, G33 1, and Gij equal to 0 when I is not equal to j. So that is in the case of cylindrical coordinate. Now, metric tensor. If we find the matrix of metric tensor, so this is diagonal entries are 1 r square 1, this is 1 r square 1, and other entries are 0. So other entries are 0. Similarly, in case of spherical coordinate, the value of x is r sine theta cos phi, y equal to r sine theta sine phi, z is equal to r cos theta. Now again we take a differential of x. So now here the function are r theta and phi. So this is first we take derivative of r, second theta, third 5. So this, from this equation we get the value of dx, dy and dz. That is on same line of action as in cylindrical coordinate. Again we substitute the value of dx, dy and dz. On simplification, what we get? Dr square d theta square plus r square sine theta into d phi square. Here, if we take x1, first coordinate r, second coordinate theta, and third coordinate is phi. So the diagonal tensors are G11, which is 1. So that is G11. That is a G22. So that is a G33. So this is a G33. So what we get? G111, G22 r square and G33 r square sine square theta. And all other tensors are 0. It means Gij equal to 0 when I equal to not equal to j. It means it is a orthogonal. These vectors are orthogonal because other entries are 0. Only diagonal entries are non-zero. Now, in this case, what is the metric tensor? So this is Gij, whose diagonal entries are 1 r square sine theta, and other entries are 0. So remember one thing, if only diagonal entries are 0, non-zero, and other entries are 0, these axes are orthogonal. These coordinate axes are orthogonal. Now, in this way we can find the metric tensor of any questions, any ds square, so any coordinate axis. Now our next step is, it is a metric tensor. Now our aim is to find the conjugate या reciprocal tensor of a metric, fundamental metric. Now again, we find the Gij in case of spherical as well as in case of cylindrical. Now our purpose is to find the conjugate metric tensor. What is conjugate metric tensor? Conjugate metric tensor. So that is in Gij, that is a that is a in cylindrical coordinate. The metric tensor is given by Gij, right? So this is a covariant tensor. But when we find the conjugate, that is a contravariant tensor. So remember this. What is the definition of contravariant tensor? That is a cofactor of determinant, Gij over determinant of G. So in case of cylindrical coordinate, first we find its determinant. That must be a non-zero. So only diagonal entries are non-zero. So its determinant is r square. So just multiply, that is r square. And this is a non-zero. Now how we can find the conjugate metric tensor? So this is, as by definition, Gij. It is a contravariant tensor, which is a cofactor of Gij in determinant of Gij over G, right? So in this way, we can find the values of this. Now, first G11. G11 means cofactor of 1 divided by its determinant. So first we find the cofactor. So it is a first row, first column, then minus 1 raised to power 1 plus 1 means odd, means even. So sign is positive, right? Minus 1 raised to power 1 plus 1, that means positive term. So sign is positive, right? To find the cofactor, just this and this term ignored, this row and this row ignored. So remaining is r square 0 0, 1. And its determinant is r square minus 0. So it means cofactor is r square plus r square. And again it is divided by g. G is again r square. So its value will be 1. Now see in this way. Now sign is positive, r square 0, 0, 1, and divided by 1 by g, which is 1 by r square, that is in case of every conjugate metric. Now this is 1 by r square, the value is 1. Now similarly, in case of G22, this is G22, so its again sign is positive. Now ignore this and this. What will we get? 1, 0, 0, 1. Its determinant is 1, right? So its determinant is 1, sign is positive. Now again divided by r square, divided by g mean divided by r square. So it will become plus 1 by r square. So it will become plus 1 by r square, right? Now again we take third entries G33. Again ignore this and this. We get first take sign. Sign is positive, right? Now determinant is r square minus 0. So plus r square. Plus r square is again divided by g. If it is divided by g, it means divided by r square. If it is divided by r square, then we get the value 1. Right? Now we take G12. G12 means first row, second column. This is first row, second column. So this. Now sign is negative. Now here, first to find the cofactor, sign is negative. Ignore this and this. Remaining is 0, 1. This is first row and second column. So this is the first row and this is the second column, right? Now sign is positive. Now take that ignoring this and this. So what we get? We get 0 into 1, 0 minus 0. So cofactor is 0, right? When 0 is divided by some non-zero number, that is again 0. So we get the G12, which is equal to 0. Similarly, we can find the G21, 31, 1, 3, 2, 3, and G31. So we get only diagonal entries are non-zero, which are 1, 1 by r square and 1, and other entries are 0. So in this way, we can find the reciprocal tensor, the conjugate metric tensor. Right? So we can find the metric tensor as well as conjugate metric tensor in any coordinate system. Now in case of spherical coordinates, again it is a diagonal matrix. So Gij, the value of Gij, which is equal to this. So the determinant of this Gij, which is G, which is equal to multiply this diagonal entry r raised to power 4 sine square theta, that is non-zero. Again find in similar way G11, which is 1 by r raised to power 4 r raised to power 4 sine square theta, right, into cofactor of 1, right? So its value is 1. Similarly, we can find the value of G22. Similarly, we can find the value of G33 on similar pattern. And similarly, we can find the value of 1, 2, G21, G23, G32, G31, and G13. All these are 0. Clear? So in this way, we can find the conjugate matrix, which is equal to Gij, which is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 by r square 0, 0, 0, 1 by r square theta. right? So that is our result.